Former spokesperson Harry Roque versus Speaker Martin Romualdez. Pero bago po tayo magsimula, if you are new to my channel, please hit on the subscribe button below, pati na po yung notification bell para kayo ay updated sa mga videos na ating i-upload. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ang mga usapin at kaganapan tungkol po dito sa House Resolution na isinampan ng ilang mga mambabatas para hikayatin ang ating gobyernong makiisa o makipag-cooperate sa ICC. Kahit na po sinabi ng ating Presidenteng Bongbong Marcos na we are done talking with ICC, nag-file naman po ng resolution ang Makabayan Bloc para makipag-cooperate ang ating gobyerno sa ICC. So para po sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ang nag-file po ng resolution sa House ay ang Makabayan Bloc. Sinabi po sa isang balita sa Business Mirror, Makabayan Bloc Resolution, let ICC probe Duterte. The House Makabayan Bloc has filed a resolution urging the Philippine government to cooperate with the investigation of the International Criminal Court on the alleged crimes against humanity committed by the Duterte administration's bloody war on drugs. House Deputy Minority Leader and ACT Teachers Representative Franz Castro, Gabriela Representative Arlene Brosas, and Kabataan Representative Raul Manuel filed House Resolution 1393 after former President Rodrigo Duterte reportedly publicly admitted that he used intelligence funds to conduct extrajudicial killings on his constituents in Davao City. Sabi ni Castro, with former President Rodrigo Duterte's televised admission of ordering extrajudicial killings and financing them with his confidential and intelligence funds, it is imperative that we allow the ICC to investigate his crimes. We urge the House leadership to support and co-author this resolution to show that we do not tolerate EJKs and that we are working for justice to be served to his victims and their families. Dagdag po ni Castro. For her part, Brosas called on the administration of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. to let the ICC probe the bloody drug war of the Duterte administration, as the former president recently admitted to using intelligence funds as Davao City Mayor to finance EJKs. This admission by Duterte himself serves as a strong evidence against him and should prompt the Marcos administration to allow the ICC to investigate the matter under the principle of complementarity. Although alam naman na po natin na sinabi na ni President Bongbong Marcos that the Philippine government is done communicating with the International Criminal Court in connection with its investigation into the country's drug war. Basta tapos na lahat ng ating pag-uusap sa ICC. Kagaya ng sinasabi namin mula sa simula, we will not cooperate with them in any way. So we continue to defend the sovereignty of the Philippines and continue to question the jurisdiction of the ICC in their investigations here in the Philippines. Marcos noted that the alleged crimes were committed in the Philippines and therefore should be investigated in the country. Hindi ba napakalinaw naman kasi talaga nun? Sinabi rin naman ni former President Rodrigo Duterte na handa siyang harapin ang kahit na anong kaso tungkol sa EJ case basta dito nyo isampa sa Pilipinas. So bakit magpupumilit itong Makabayan Bloc na ito? At saka may mga nagtatanong, bakit daw pinayagan ni House Speaker Martin Romualdez ito? Hindi kaya meron silang sabwatan ng Makabayan Bloc? Nakikipagkuntsaba na ba si Speaker Romualdez sa mga makakaliwa? Meron na bang alyansa between Romualdez and the Makabayan Bloc? Ito po sinagot ni Franz Castro. Sabi niya, categorically wala kaming alliance. Casual lang din naman yung ating pakikipagrelasyon. So syempre, we respect the Speaker as our leader in the House. Kami naman ay nagkakasundo on principle. Walang special. So yan po ang sinabi ni Castro at yan ay nasa atin na kung maniniwala tayo na wala pong sabwatan between House Speaker Romualdez at itong Makabayan Block. So ito na nga daw, minadali na sa Kamara itong resolution na to at sinabing baka daw next week ay aaprubahan na to ng Kamara. So nagsalita po si former spokesperson Harry Roque at kanyang diretsahan na tinira si House Speaker Romualdez. Pakinggan po muna natin ito.
Ang balita ko pa, dahil ako naman po galing dyan sa Kongreso, abay sa susunod na linggo, aaproban na raw yan sa plenaryo.
Yung kay Abante resolution.
Ewan ko nga bakit biglang minadali?
May natanggap umanong impormasyon si dating presidential spokesman Attorney Harry Roque na aaprubahan ng Kamara ang resolusyon na inihain ni Representative Bienvenido Abante para makipagtulungan ang pamahalaan sa International Criminal Court o ICC. Layon umano nitong usigin ang mag-amang Duterte at mawala sa politika.
Kung hindi itutuloy ang impeachment para matanggal ang BP Sara, abay susuportahan naman nilang investigasyon laban sa mga Duterte na posibleng maging dahilan din para magkaroon ng warrant of arrest laban kay BP Sara.
Naniniwala din si Roque na abogado rin ni dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte na may basbas ni House Speaker Martin Romualdez ang mga anti-Duterte campaign. Walaan niyang anumang kontrobersiya sa Kamara na walang pahintulot nito.
Wala pong nangyayaring kontrobersyal sa House na hindi binibigyan ng basbas ng Speaker. Parang Diyos po talaga ang Speaker sa House, lalong-lalo na kapag budget season.
So iyan po ang mga pahayag ni Harry Roque. Sinabi niya na minadali itong House resolution and by next week, aaprubahan na daw ito ng Kamara. So ang impeachment laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte ay malabo na po. So ang tinitira naman ngayon ay si former President Rodrigo Duterte at gusto ng Makabayan Block na managot si former President sa ICC. Sabi pa ni Roque, ngayon medyo malabo yung impeachment na yan, itutuloy nila yung ICC para daw mabigyan din ng warrant of arrest si VP Sara. At pag-akusa pa ni Harry Roque, may basbas daw yan lahat ni House Speaker Martin Romualdez dahil wala daw mga kontrobersiya na nagaganap sa Kamara nang walang pahintulot si Speaker Romualdez. Sabi pa niya, parang Diyos daw si Romualdez sa Kamara. Sinagot naman ni Romualdez ang mga patutsada nitong si Roque. At sabi po dito sa Politico.com, Romualdez rejects Roque's claim of his role in ICC resolution, not accurate. Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez said that the opinion of former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque that he is behind the anti-Duterte resolution is not accurate. Pero teka muna, when we say it is not accurate, pwede bang sabihin na yung ibang sinabi ni Harry Roque ay totoo at yung iba ay hindi? Dahil ang sabi ni Romualdez ay not accurate. Hindi niya po sinabing is not true. Hindi totoo ang mga sinabi ni Harry Roque. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Hindi po ba pag sinabing not accurate, hindi naman sinasabing altogether hindi totoo. Sabi po kasi sa diksyonaryo, ang accurate ay correct in all details, exact. So nung sinabing not accurate, hindi lahat totoo, hindi lahat eksakto. So ano kaya sa mga sinabi ni Harry Roque ang totoo at alin ang hindi? Sa isang briefing po kasi sa Asia Pacific Parliamentary Forum, tinanong po si Romualdez kung ano ang masasabi niya sa mga pahayag ni Roque na siya ang nasa likod na makipag-cooperate sa ICC. Sabi naman po ni Romualdez, we respect his thoughts and opinion but they are not accurate. So I'll just put it at that and there is nothing to it. Pinagtanggol naman ni Senate President Juan Miguel Zubiri si House Speaker Romualdez. Sabi po niya, let me speak for the Speaker. He is a very nice guy. The Speaker is focused on his work. He told me earlier, let's not talk about politics. Migs, don't worry about that. I don't let it bother me. I just focus on my work. So para kay House Speaker, hindi niya po masyadong inaalala yung mga sinasabi ni Roque basta siya ay focus sa kanyang trabaho. Sa tanong naman, if the House is prioritizing measures in favor of ICC probe, ito po ang sinabi ng House Speaker. There is a succession of resolutions that are being filed. And of course, as a matter of course, we have to read out these bills or resolutions and we have to act on the same. And we have to be sensitive and responsive to the mga hinaing po ng ating mga kongresista. And so we have to look at it one at a time and within the total context of the current events. That is where we leave it. Sabi pa niya, we just do it as a matter of course and come what may, that whatever outcome will be, we will call the sense of the House of Representatives on whatever it decides by manner of vote. Should it push through, the ICC probe in the Philippines would place former President Rodrigo Duterte in a precarious position. Ano naman po ang nasabi ni Vice President Sara Duterte dito po sa mga kaganapan sa Kamara? Balita po sa Inquirer.net. VP Sara Duterte says any ICC probe in Philippines is patently unconstitutional. Vice President Sara Duterte said that allowing the International Criminal Court to probe any alleged crime in the Philippines is unconstitutional. Ayon naman sa balita sa GMA News Online, VP Sara urges House to respect Marcos' decision on ICC drug probe. Vice President Sara Duterte called on members of the House of Representatives to respect the position of President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. on the International Criminal Court investigation into the previous administration's war on drugs. Duterte made the call in a statement amid the sudden and unannounced joint meetings in the House of Representatives about the International Court's probe. She reiterated Marcos's earlier statement that the Philippines would end further engagement with the ICC after the court rejected the government's appeal to stop the ICC prosecutor's investigation on crimes against humanity allegedly committed by former President Rodrigo Duterte under his anti-illegal drugs campaign. Sabi pa po ni VP, given this clear standpoint, we urge the House to respect the position of the President, who is the chief architect of our foreign policy. The President has likewise affirmed that his opinion is based on the fact that the ICC ceased to have jurisdiction over the Philippines upon the effectivity of our withdrawal from the Rome Statute on March 17, 2019. So alam naman po natin na may separate powers ang executive saka ang legislative. Pero kung magpatuloy po ito sa Kamara at maaprubahan, mangangahulugan ba ito na magbabanggaan ang legislative at ang executive? Magiging House Speaker Martin Romualdez versus President Bongbong Marcos ba? May basihan po ba itong mga pahayag ni former spokesperson Harry Roque laban kay Speaker Romualdez? May alyansa ba talaga nagaganap between Speaker Romualdez at ang Makabayan Black? At ito bang ginagawa ng House of Representatives ay isang pangbabastos sa desisyon ng ating Presidenteng Bongbong Marcos? Ano po ang masasabi ninyo? Comment lang po down below and I will see you next time. Peace.